and final chance. Have a fun night, everyone. Thank you.
Hey everybody, we're feeling groovy tonight on the list because HSN and Lyric Culture for the next 2 hours are going to be celebrating Woodstock. It was 46 years ago next month that over 500,000 people converged in northern New York in the Catskills on a dairy farm, in the pastures no less, to celebrate and be part of the most iconic music event of the 20th century. So tonight we are going to celebrate peace, love, music, and fabulous fashion, and it's all coming up now on the list. Okay, well, I'm gonna get by with a little help from my friends tonight, and you're gonna meet some amazing people. We have so much talent in this studio and as part of this show, so we're gonna give you a little peek at what's going to happen, and then we're gonna get our Woodstock party started. Hi, Mel. I want you guys to see right off the bat this adorable little shirt that Melissa's wearing. I love it. We're gonna offer this in a couple different colors. We have it in Everyday People. We also have it in Kiss the Sky, so it will be your choice. Mel's wearing the Everyday People. Love the fringe, the details. You'll learn more about this. We have a very special guest who's going to be calling in to share a little history behind some of the lyrics involved with this, so stick around. There's Kiss the Sky. That's, of course, from the iconic Jimi Hendrix song, and you're going to hear from his sister coming up, so stick around for that. You're welcome to get a head start. When we do these Lyric Culture events, last time we did this, every single thing sold out and sold out early. So if you see something you want, you might want to order fast. Look at how beautiful you look. I love this. Look at her adorable poncho. This is one of those great pieces that looks so fresh for today, but absolutely, talk about Throwback Thursday. We're throwing back all the way to 1969, and you can see that fun, bright white. It's light and airy and beautiful with that touch of fringe. If you'd like to get an early start on this one, it's $69.90. We're offering on FlexPay, so stick around for that. That's item 430552. Thank you, Nakia. All right, also coming up, we have Annette who's going to join me. Come on in here, girl. Annette has all of her great 60s. Your hair looks so cute. I love this. These are her natural waves. So pretty. Okay, let's talk about our jeans. Miss Diane Gilman is in the house, and Diane has lots of fun Woodstock-inspired stories to share with us. But these jeans are so cool. They have all that fun distressed detail. They have some of the most iconic slogans from Woodstock, and I will tell you, these are going to go like hotcakes. They've already been selling like crazy on hsn.com. We have 3 choices. We have the ivory. Annette is in the chambray, and I'm wearing indigo tonight. And these are $79.90. Incidentally, every single thing in the show is free shipping and handling, and everything is limited edition. None of these pieces will ever be seen again. So if you see something you love, give us a call early. This is just a little peek at what's going to happen tonight as we celebrate Woodstock on the list.
In charge of the whole thing? But you got backers in for this.
Partners and backers.
Yeah. Where are you going to go from here? I mean, you going to do another one?
If it works.
In other words, you have to make $2 million to break even?
Well, if we are going to break even, you know, point is that it's happened and it's working, you know?
Yeah.
That's enough for now.
I would say it worked. And the co-founder is here with us. We're going to talk to Hannah Rochelle. And first of all, I want to introduce Michael Lang. Michael is one of the co-founders of Woodstock. What a delight and thrill to have you here. Welcome, first of all. Does it blow your mind that now 3 generations of music lovers continue to celebrate this one event that probably started as a good idea? You weren't sure if it was going to work, and look what happened.
Yeah, it's amazing how relevant it stayed all these years.
It is, isn't it?
I think it's because, you know, it showed what could happen when people get together with kindness and compassion, and And it really represented, the possibility of hope for a better way.
Exactly, and you have to meet Hannah Rochelle, everyone, because Hannah is a singer, songwriter, designer, and the founder of Lyric Culture. And you have so many cool things to bring us today. It's going to be so much fun, but none of us would be here without this guy right here.
It has been such a privilege to be even sharing the stage here with Michael, who is an iconic figure. I mean, he created this monumental event, brought 500,000 people together just for 3 days of peace and music. And I mean, 24 years old at the time. We got the Grateful Dead, The Who, Janis Joplin,
and
Jimi Hendrix.
When there was no Facebook, there was no Twitter, no social media. That was incredible.
Yeah, we had a pretty good underground press, though.
Yeah, well, I guess so. Well, we're going to check in with you throughout the show. We're so happy you're here. But Hannah and I are going to get things started because we have beautiful fashions, accessories, shoes, jewelry. It's all going to happen. And we're going to go ahead first off and talk about the T-shirt that Hannah's wearing. I happen to own this in the black, and I absolutely love it because it's truly fabulous. And we're going to be offering this in a couple different choices for you. So you decide if you would like I think we're just going to call these out. Yeah. One is called Everyday People and Kiss the Sky. And the Kiss the Sky is Jimi Hendrix lyrics, and Everyday People is Sly and the Family Stone.
Right. So, I mean, first of all, Woodstock is about fringe, and more fringe. Right. So we were totally inspired by this. Sly and the Family Stone were one of the key performers at Woodstock, and really their performance was outrageous. But I Am Everyday People, I mean, the message is definitely all about Woodstock, which is people are all the same no matter how different we are. And Excuse Me While I Kiss the Sky is one of my favorite lyrics from Jimi Hendrix's big hit, Purple Haze. And Woodstock really, catapulted Jimi's career.
Exactly. And wasn't it true that Jimi Hendrix was the very last act? Woodstock was a 3-day event. And there were 32 performers bands and performers throughout this 3-day festival. And Jimi was the very last performer, right?
He closed the show. So by that point, there were only 40,000 people. Let's just talk about 500,000. Let's put that into perspective. Madison Square Garden seats about 20,000. Wow. So we've got 500,000 people. So Jimi actually closed the show with an amazing
rendition.
Wasn't it like
8 in the morning or something like that?
8, 9 in the morning. Right. I mean, these people went all night. Rain, winds, and it was outrageous. But this is one of my favorite phrases from the song Purple Haze. Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
I know. These
Very
are
cute.
And I just have to tell you can't buy this anywhere else but right here on HSN. It's an HSN exclusive. Before we go to the phones, I want to find out what's left in each color and each choice. A lot of you are going to get both. There's about 300 of each, by the way. They wash up beautifully. I actually have the Kiss the Sky, the Jimi Hendrix. It washes beautifully. They're so comfortable. They're beautifully made. I mean, it's really fun. People will constantly ask you. I wore this to the nail salon the other day. I had like 12 people ask me where I got my T-shirt.
And festival fashion is an all-year-round thing now. Right. I mean, this boho chic look is all year round. And this is not just a throwback to festival times. I mean, this is something you can really wear every single day.
Exactly. We're going to head to the phones. If you'd like this, there are 400 left, as I mentioned, in each color. All sizes are available. Order true to size. We have extra small through 3X. It fits beautifully. By the way, Kiss the Sky, the Jimi Hendrix lyric, is going to be the first to sell out. And speaking of which, we happen to have Jimi's sister, Janie, on the phone with us. Hi, Janie. This is Colleen.
How are you?
You're live with Hannah. Good to have you with us.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Hi, Janie. Thanks for calling in again. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So you were just a little girl when Jimi performed at Woodstock. I mean, did he tell you anything cool about his experience there?
That there was a lot of people, and I think just his loyalty and his dedication. He wanted to still close out the show, though he promised to do that, and it was supposed to be Sunday night. He stuck it out, and he was the first thing that went on Monday, and of course the last to go for the show. A lot of people had left. I've heard a lot of stories from people too, like Josiah, who's a photographer, who sadly missed Jimi's show because he didn't think he was going to go on. But he just said it was an amazing festival. He spent some time up in Woodstock, after the concert, and just hung out and got a feel for Woodstock. So it was kind of a fun time for him, kind of a little sabbatical as well.
It's really cool. It really is. It has to be a little walk down memory lane. I'm sure that you get asked about your brother all the time, what a legacy he left behind. We all lost him way too young at age 27.
Way too young, just about a year after Woodstock.
Right.
Yeah. And but that when he played the Star Spangled Banner, I mean, nobody has done that with our national anthem, and nobody ever will again.
Well, I think definitely he was the first to kind of put his own spin on it. And I remember him doing it, testing it out here in Seattle when he first came back home. My dad thought he was going to get arrested. He kept watching the police officer who was guarding the stage, but he didn't get arrested. So that was kind of thought, I think, at the time as being sacrilegious by some people. But Jimmy was 101st Airborne. He did serve in the Army, and he felt it was a beautiful tribute that he could give. It was a, you know, it's the anthem, and
nice.
you sing an anthem in school, and it was just something for him to give back. I think since then, artists have done their own rendition, from, you know, Whitney Houston to Luther Vandross, to you name it. They've all done their version, and I think it's great. I think it's a wonderful way to pay homage to our country.
Right. Well, Janie, we have to let you go because your brother's T-shirt's almost sold out. Thank you so much for calling and for sharing a little bit of history with us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Janie.
Right. Yeah, fewer than 100 left if you want the Jimi Hendrix choice. And then the other one also, these are going to sell out. There's only 200 left here. So I'm Everyday People. That was Sly and the Family Stone.
Sly and the Family Stone. And again, this is very Americana. And also, Excuse Me While I Kiss the Sky, which is part of Purple Haze.
Here we go. Okay, hold the phone. If you're on the line ordering, we do invite everybody to treat themselves before those completely sell out. You won't find those anywhere else. Those are every single thing in this show is limited edition, exclusive, free shipping and handling, a piece of history, a piece of just, you know, a piece of music history, really. The Lyric Culture high-low printed tee is still to come for $49.90 and free shipping and handling. We have two choices for you. You're looking at the feather choice, and then we also have Love Each Other. So we'll talk about this one coming up, but it's adorable. It's high-low. It's 095730. And then something near and dear to my heart. I'm so excited. Minnetonka moccasins are here for the first time on HSN. This is my old stomping grounds. I'm from the Twin Cities. They are based in Minneapolis. So I've been wearing Minnetonka moccasins since I was in junior high school, and I'll never forget my first pair. I thought I was so cool. They look so cool, and they are so comfortable and amazing, and these are going to go. That's one of their top sellers everywhere, and you can get it right now if you'd like for $93.95. All handcrafted, all genuine suede. And then also the Diane jean is hot, hot, hot. If you want the patchwork jean for $79.90, they have all these cool little rips with all of this fun little iconic, all of these neat little sayings from Woodstock. So this is, again, another collector's item to be sure. They fit beautifully. They're $79.90. I know these are going to sell out, so you might want to order yours early. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a little while. Also, we would love to invite all of you to have some fun with us tonight. Head over to Pinterest, where you will become an A-lister. All you have to do is pin along with us, leave a comment if you'd like to, and one person who joins us on Pinterest is going to win a couple special things. First of all, you're going to get $25 in spendable cash for HSN, and then you're also going to get every single thing you see there. You have a whole Woodstock package, a J. King necklace, a Carlos Fauci bag, a cool poster. You get everything you see. It's our Woodstock little gift package. One lucky person, the A-lister for tonight, is going to win the $25 and that gift package. So definitely join us on Pinterest. Pin along with us tonight. All right, if you're ordering Kiss the Sky, by the way, that t-shirt we just talked about with Jimi Hendrix's sister, we would invite you all to join us because last call has now gone out on that first choice. And then Hannah's choice is still here, but getting very limited. So hold on if you're ordering that. Okay, on to these cute, fabulous sunglasses. Okay, these are so pretty.
Okay, so who does this remind you of?
Well, I thought of Paul Lennon or Janis Joplin. Right?
But my favorite part about these glasses is we put
this... Did I say Paul Lennon?
John Lennon. Look at how great this is.
You knew how I meant. I know what I meant. Okay.
So first of all, they come in this amazing little case, which is a replica of the original Woodstock concert ticket. $6 a day, $18 for all 3 days.
Right.
So I love this, that we did this. And then on the side, love makes the world go round.
Okay, look at how neat this is. This is one of those special things. You get it now. If there's a music lover in your world, in your life, look at, you even have an actual, the little replica ticket inside. You get the case and you get the sunglasses, which are just, they're beautiful. They're ombre, they're comfortable, they're so just cool. This round shade is so hot now.
And this is a flattering shade.
It is.
For everybody.
I agree.
I mean, this completes the festival look.
Totally.
You have to have this. And again, I mean, all rock stars had great shades, so we've got to have these shades. I love these.
Don't you love these girls? That you look so great. Look at how cute the girl. I'm telling you, these are, for that price of $24.90, free shipping and handling. You don't find this just anywhere. You give this to someone as a gift, they will not believe it.
No.
To get the Woodstock little case, to get the little replica ticket, the Woodstock ticket. Back then, what did a ticket like this cost to get into Woodstock?
So this was $6.
A day. $6 a day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I think this is a 3-day pass, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And HSN, we actually got our hands on 50 original tickets. And HSN has been giving those tickets away.
Wow.
The original ones from Woodstock.
That's a collector's item.
That is a collector's item. And all of these things, like you said, are limited edition. So it really is taking a piece of music history. Anybody who wants to relive that moment, and there was actually no merchandise at the original Woodstock Music Festival.
No kidding.
It's not like Coachella or any of the other music festivals today where it's just like one big commercial thing. I mean, back then it really just was all about the music.
Right. Exactly.
So there was no merch.
And they had no idea that 500,000, they thought maybe you'd get 50,000 people. They had no idea 500,000 people were going to show up.
And 1 million had to go back because they couldn't get there. There was a 20-mile traffic jam.
Alrighty, if you're ordering, thank you everybody. That's 431-663, $24.90. The Lyric Culture round sunglasses, Janis Joplin inspired. Also, I want you to see my boots. I love these. I actually ordered a pair of these. This is very much like my very first original pair of Minnetonka moccasins. I had my first pair in the 1970s, and I love them. They have been around since the 1940s. Those of us who absolutely love gorgeous comfort in a handmade, handcrafted, all suede shoe booty. They have the little zip. I'm telling you, my feet are never happier than when I'm wearing my Minnetonkas. So if you want a pair of these, they might go before we get to them. I'm just going to tell you this. So I want to show you the colors. Black, brown, or brown or dusty. So black, brown, or dusty. These are $59.95. They are free shipping and handling. 438-677. Do not hesitate. By the way, the darker of the two brown is the dusty. So I would get a pair El Pronto because they will all sell out tonight. That's 438-677. They're on FlexPay. Go for it. Also, this beautiful jacket that I'm wearing, I want to show this to you. Our beloved friend, Carlos Fulci, a family member here at HSN, whom we all adore, and the world adored Carlos. He was a genius. We lost Carlos in March. But this is the last collection that Carlos ever created. That really makes me get emotional. This is the last thing he ever made for us here at HSN, sorry. His daughter is here. You're gonna meet Carlos's daughter. This is obviously a collector's item. It is so fabulous and so amazing. This is going with me to Tucson. This is going with me when anytime I go out west, this is going with me. I just love it. So if you'd like it, there's not a lot of them. I'm gonna give you a heads up. Really? Okay, so Rocky just told me we haven't mentioned it and they're a third gone. So it will never make it to the presentation. If you want yours, it's so cute and it's so much fun and it's so beautiful. And the whole lining, we didn't talk about the lining. Yeah,
lining is all Jimi Hendrix lyrics, Purple Haze again. So if you didn't get the Purple Haze t-shirt, you can get the lyrics in the fringe jacket.
There you go. And then also, we have the 6 CD set here for you tonight. If you'd like to pick this up, it is available for you. It's $39.95. It's on 2 flexible payments. Woodstock 40, 3 days of peace and music. Check it out. That is available. You're welcome to call and treat yourself. All right. By the way, My jacket, I just want you to know there's under 100 left now. This jacket is going. So I would get the jacket pronto for sure. I promise you will love it. But let's move along next up and talk about another fabulous iconic t-shirt. This next one is our high-low printed tee. It's with free shipping and handling, of course, and 2 flexible payments. It's item number 095730. There are 2 choices here. Love each other, which really the festival was all about. I think one of the things that was really remarkable about the festival is how peaceful it was. You get 500,000 people, right? I mean, there were traffic jams to get up there.
No, food shortages.
Food shortages.
It was raining.
Right.
And everyone still had this vibe of peace and love. It was like a pilgrimage. People were going out there just to experience all of this great music. So that's a great slogan from there. And Michael's actually going to come up and talk to us a little bit about this one, because in this shirt we incorporated the dove, the bird, and the guitar, which became the original Woodstock logo. There was first one concert poster, but you know, this is amazing.
Look at lovers, artists, angels, dreamers.
And these were all the people that were there, the art, because Woodstock was, and Michael called it an Aquarian exposition. It was also about the artists. Maybe Michael can come out and tell us about it.
Let's bring Michael out, and he can tell us a little bit more about it. Our producer, Rocky, just told me there's only 200 of each of these left. I want to remind you, last time we did a Lyric Culture, a special list takeover, we had to end our show early. I mean, things flew out the door last time we did this with the Rolling Stones. And tonight with Woodstock, we're super busy. Please use express ordering if you can. Michael Lang is here, the co-founder, one of the co-founders of Woodstock. So fun to have you with us tonight. And one of the things I love here is there is the actual official sort of Woodstock logo, which you actually designed.
Yeah, I came up with the idea of that on a guitar because we were talking about 3 days of peace and music, and it seemed to represent exactly what we were talking about. And then we brought it to a designer named Arnold Skelnick, who actually did the design of the poster.
Oh, cool.
He did a brilliant job.
Isn't that fun? In fact, you can look on right behind you there, you can see the actual logo, and this is actually original artwork from 1969, right?
Yes, this is the museum at Bethel Woods sent that to us, so they're the official keepers of everything Woodstock. And they donated all these fabulous props for the set.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting that anytime you see that logo, you automatically know what that is?
Yeah. Yeah, it's become iconic all over the world, actually. So.
It has, hasn't it?
You really get the meaning.
You really do. And then it's lovers, artists, angels, dreamers, because it was a music and art festival, right? There were
it was meant to represent all the arts.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, because we were so late in rebuilding our site, a lot of that had to go by the wayside, but we still had a lot of artists represented.
When Michael says they were late building the site, that's because they had so many obstacles. That's just an understatement. The location was moved 3 times.
Well, we got thrown out of our location, and so we had about a month to get reorganized.
Everyone was scared of the hippies, right? Can you imagine?
So funny. And it was literally at a dairy farm, like out at pasture, where this whole stage and everything was set up.
Absolutely.
Amazing. There you are. Look at that.
Yeah.
Does it seem like only yesterday?
It doesn't.
You have not changed much, let me just say. You really have not.
Things hurt.
Hey,
it's all the good vibes. They keep you going through every year, right?
That's exactly it. All right, if you would like to order this...
My kids that keep me young, I guess.
Aw, well, if you want your t-shirt, the last call, there's 100 of each, so these are going to sell out. Do not hang up if you're on the phone. Michael, will you stick around? We have lots more questions for you. We just love getting the little behind the velvet ropes peek. Not that there were any velvet ropes at Woodstock. No.
No ropes.
No fences, no ropes, no cops.
How about that? All right, thank you for your orders. I'll keep you posted on that one. All righty, there's more to talk about tonight. By the way, still to come, I do want to share that the jeans I'm wearing are right around the corner. Diane has 2 jean choices, by the way. She also has a really great bell-bottom high-waist jean that I think you guys are going to love. But this is the Woodstock print-patched skinny, and we are offering it in the chambray, the indigo, which I have on, or the ivory. They're $79.90. They're free shipping and handling. They're so unique and so much fun. 424210 is the item number. And then also, here's the other choice that Diane brings for us. Carol's wearing these. These are fabulous. This is the bell-bottom jean. It's a super stretch. It has the little high-waist snaps, and it has the great little musical clef, is that what you call it? Logo on the buttons going all the way down the front. We have the same color choices. They're perfect. $54.90, 2 flexible payments. This is Diane's iconic super stretch that has now more than 7,000 perfect 5-star reviews on hsn.com. That's 424-211. By the way, we do have what? Oh, for crying out loud. So my jacket is gone. Sold out. So thank you very much for your phone calls there. We have a couple bags from Carlos too, so stay tuned, everybody. We'll maybe not show anything else from Carlos. I'm afraid everything of his is going to be completely gone. But here's just, so look at the crowds.
Yeah, it's just a sea of people enjoying the music. Camping out in the wood, just having a great time.
Yeah.
There never will be another event like it. It was just this moment in history, and it just can't ever be replicated.
That's it. Okay, next up, we have a really cute hat. You must have had more fun putting this collection together.
This was so fun. This was so fun because right now, all of the designers and all the runways are doing this boho look. The Woodstock Festival look, so many decades later, is just as relevant today as it was that many years ago. And this hat is a must-have hat.
Oh, yeah.
Janis Joplin wore a hat like this. If you're going to be going to any festival, to any concert, and you know what, truthfully, you could just wear this anywhere. The wide rim, it is a fabulous felt hat.
It just is. It's a beautiful, soft, light brown. It's a wool felt. It's comfortable. It's adorable on. And it's just one of those, as you said, iconic looks from the 60s. Definitely Janis Joplin inspired, but also just very, it's funny because it looks, it looks retro, but to me it looks very modern for today. This look is just, it's fun. It's funny to see how everything, the 60s and 70s are such an important influence in fashion today. And for those of us that were around, it's kind of fun. It's like revisiting old friends. And for those of you that weren't around, it's the first time you get to experience some of this cool fashion.
You are seeing all of the celebrities. Pick up any magazine, every single celebrity is wearing a hat like this.
Yeah, there's 600 only now available if you'd like it. I love the twisted detail, the soft, beautiful felt. The size on this, I'm just going to see, it's a 22.5-inch inner band circumference. It has a 4-inch crown and a 3 3/4-inch brim. We are saying one size, so it's pretty much a one size fits most on this hat.
And it does have the official Woodstock logo on the inside as well.
Oh, nice. Oh, sure enough, look at that. So there you can see the Lyric Culture, and there you can see the little Woodstock logo on the inside of your hat. It's really soft, kind of malleable, which is nice. It's not a hard hat. It's a comfy hat to wear, to put on your head. You can see on the key how beautiful it looks. So if you're thinking about treating yourself or someone you love, look at just how fun with the sunglasses and this, you wouldn't have to be dressed, retro for this. This would work with anything.
You throw this on with any jeans, t-shirt, anything, yeah.
Right?
Perfect.
So if you love it, it's 427-980. Good luck. There's only a couple of those left. I'll let you know if that one sells out completely. We appreciate your calls there. Also, I do have an update for everybody. First of all, the t-shirt that Hannah's wearing is right here. This is the printed shirt. The Kiss the Sky, the Jimi Hendrix lyrics sold out completely, but we do have the Sly and the Family Stone, $49.90. There's only a couple hundred left. Free shipping and handling, 095727 is the item number. And the high-low tees, these were popular. Last we checked, there was fewer than 100 in each choice. So we have the Love Each Other, or we have the Feathers, and the Feathers has the Woodstock logo. $49.90, 095730. I love the style of that shirt. The 3/4 kind of an elbow sleeve, a little bit longer in the back. It's absolutely great. And by the way, to see the entire assortment and all the brands we're featuring tonight, look to the left-hand column there. Obviously, right now we're talking about Lyric Culture, but Diane Gilman's in the house. Minnetonka with their amazing moccasins. Jay King is here. You're going to meet Carlos Falci's daughter coming up later on. So just stay with us, and if you'd like to get a sneak peek of any of the fabulous things we're going to be talking about, you can click on the different names and brands. It'll take you right into the individual stores. Okay, I love this little poncho. This is a great, great, great piece. It's comfortable, it's soft, it's beautiful, it's kind of fringy and lacy and fun. It's $69.90, extra small through 3X. are the sizes that we have available, and it's just, this just has all of that fun nod to the 60s, but this look is so important today.
Yes.
I love a little, I think most of us do. It's fun to have a little bit of fringe in your wardrobe.
It is so lightweight, but what's great about this, I was thinking you could actually wear this as a beach cover-up too. It is lightweight that you could do that.
And it's long enough that you can do that.
And it's long enough that you could do that, but you can also wear this over a slip dress, you can wear this over a tank top. But what we did here is, again, you get the Woodstock 1969 on this wonderful tag in the back, and it has all of the different slogans at Woodstock. Yep. And one of the things here which is highlighted is actually Back to the Garden. And I wanted to invite Michael back out to talk about this a little bit, because this is something that Joni Mitchell wrote.
Oh, okay. Oh, have him go out and join us in just a second. Hey, by the way, we have just the one color, the white. There's 500 left. It's beautiful. It's so light and soft and fun to wear. You put any little, you do need a t-shirt under this, unless, as Hannah said, Hannah says you wear a bathing suit, because it has a little bit of sheerness to it. But whatever color you put under it, it's going to peek through that beautiful kind of lacy, woven, lightweight detail. Love it. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Okay, so Back to the Garden. Is there there's a message there, I understand.
Yeah, well, it's part of the lyric of Joni Mitchell's Woodstock song. She never made it to Woodstock because her manager was worried she wouldn't make it to a TV show on Monday morning.
Oh, wasn't it the Dick Cavett show?
The Dick Cavett show, yeah. So she wrote that song over the weekend, watching the news. And it's really come to represent, you know, that whole Woodstock sensation, that whole idea of back to the garden and back to nature.
Yeah, wasn't it true that originally when you were signing up acts for this, you didn't get a lot of big names in the beginning, and then I think it was Creedence Clearwater Revival, were they the first kind of bigger name?
Well, we booked 3 acts originally. It was Creedence, Canned Heat, and Jefferson Airplane.
Okay.
And once those 3 acts were booked, everybody realized it was real and jumped in.
Yeah. So great. Oh, Rocky's saying Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Actually, this was their second gig. And their manager, David Geffen, played me their album.
How about that? The Grateful Dead played there?
Grateful Dead played there.
Grateful Dead.
The Who.
The Who.
Joe Cocker. Santana. Santana was an unsigned band at the time from San Francisco, just a local band.
I mean, it's everybody. It's literally everybody.
Yeah. It really is remarkable. What an experience.
It was an amazing
people who were
lineup.
there knew they were part of something that was making history.
Bigger than them.
Yes.
It was bigger than every individual there.
And it was an amazing time for music, and that music has really stood up over the years.
It has.
And is you know, just as strong today as it was then.
It's so true. That's the greatest part of it, is that it wasn't just a big party. It was really, truly about the artists and about the music and about people converging to celebrate that. And that's why it's had such longevity, is because the music and the artists were that talented and that powerful.
It was about community, and the artists were part of that community.
Yeah. Love it. Well, if you want this beautiful top, everything is inspired by that one 3-day event that you've heard us talking about. Everybody knows Woodstock. You know, it's great because even youngsters, that's probably the most fun. It's something that grandparents, parents, and their children can all sort of have a conversation about, right?
Share, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't born when Woodstock took place, but I feel so connected to, I mean, it just brings out the inner hippie in me.
Right.
And all of that music that was played at Woodstock inspires lyric culture and what we do every day. Because there was something so organic and so authentic about everything that was created back then, and it does survive today.
Yeah, and a top like this would have fit right in. And this is something that we all want to wear today, but this is exactly like what they love to wear. Because they like clothes that were that had movement, were floaty and free and easy. Because that was the mood, that was the attitude. And I think we all love the idea of dressing that way today. All right, if you're on the phone, do not hang up. Stay right there. We have all the sizes. I think at this point, with everyone on the phone, there's not even 200 left, though. So I hope you get it before it's sold out completely. Thank you, you two.
Pleasure.
Don't go too far. We'll see you a little later, right? Okay. Well, let me show you a couple other things that are going to be happening. As I told you, something near and dear to my heart, Minnetonka moccasin. If you are a Minnesota person, you already know about Minnetonka. But everybody in the whole country and around the globe knows about Minnetonka and their amazing moccasins. They are the best. And for $59.95, here's the one that I've been wearing. I know they're going to sell out. They're so comfy. So you're welcome to order early. We have 3 colors available. But we have a lot more coming up as we celebrate Woodstock tonight with lyric culture. But first of all, how about a little Margaritaville? We have a little peek to see what's coming up.
And I got the good time. sunshine. In my younger days I was so bad, laughing about all the fun we've had.
HSN is going to Margaritaville. Take a trip through tropical collections created in the spirit of Margaritaville. Kick off your flip-flops, sit back, relax, and get ready for some island fun. After all, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Margaritaville, tomorrow at 5 p.m., only on HSN.
Tonight, we are delighted to have all of you with us. We are celebrating 46 years of Woodstock. All of the artists that you are looking at were part of this 3-day amazing event that happens only once in a lifetime. The biggest, most iconic music event of the 20th century. And here we are tonight, HSN exclusively getting to celebrate with all of you. So we're glad you're watching. Well, needless to say, you needed the right shoes. If you love concerts, if you love festivals, if you love the look of something that's retro but very today, if you love fringe and suede, you probably are already very familiar with Minnetonka. Minnetonka moccasins have been around since 1946, and what we are bringing you tonight is the best-selling style in each of the categories of Minnetonka moccasins. I want you all to meet Colleen Waters. She is the Director of Marketing and the brand ambassador for Minnetonka.
I am.
Good to have you with us.
Oh, this is so great to be here.
You just flew in from Minnesota.
I did.
So great. I told you I'm such a fan. I've been wearing these almost my whole life. So I was telling you, I love giving them as gifts. People get so excited about these moccasins because they're just the best. They're so nice.
Absolutely. Well, and everybody, as you know already, that we speak to, everyone has a story about them. You know, we're all about kind of nostalgia and memories right now, and we've been around for almost 70 years making our moccasins and our boots.
Isn't that something?
So, you know, so many people who love to pass this on generation after generation.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna start with this. This is the double fringe. This is the one that I'm wearing. I love these. They're so comfortable. You can't even believe how they feel on your feet. This is one of their absolute top sellers. It has the double rows of fringe. It has all this great hardware, a little hidden zip here. It is just all hand stitched here. The bottom has this great texture. Look at these. I mean, they're so soft and cushy. You put your foot in, it's like, oh, your feet are just so happy when you put these on. You will love them. I love the black. I don't have these in black. I love this black. So we have black. Here's the color I'm wearing, and this is the one that we're calling brown. And then this is what we call dusty. I'll show you the difference. They're similar. The brown has a little more of that kind of camel color, like a cognac. And the dusty is just more of a soft, warm brown. But they're both, I mean, I love them both. So whichever color you get here, these are outstanding. They're only $59.95, handcrafted, all suede, with the Minnetonka name. Comfort, comfort, comfort. What on earth do you do to make these so comfortable on the feet?
Well, I think there is a cushion insole in all of our styles, so that really helps. And then it really is, you know, the moccasin construction is actually a fairly unconstructed style, which I think makes them so nice. And suede stretches, you know, it really molds to your feet. So we always advise actually to go down about a half size, which maybe, I don't know if you did or not, but you know, they do give a bit. So
yeah, because I'm in a 9 and I easily could have wore the 8.5. So it depends if you want to put a sock in it. You really don't have to put socks on with these if you don't want to. I mean, your bare feet feel so good inside them.
They sort of mold to your feet like a sock, and that's what people love about them. I've heard people talk about that sometimes they actually get more comfortable with wear, and you don't hear that often with a shoe.
You're right, and over 400 gone. Rocky will show you they're going really fast. We have about 790 pair left, but with so many people on the phone, these are all going to sell out. This is the first time we're launching this brand tonight on HSN. If you have never owned a pair of Minnetonka moccasins, I just have to tell you, not only will you love how they look, 'cause they're so cool, but you'll love how they feel. People recognize them. I always notice and recognize Minnetonka moccasins. I had a pair very similar to this back in the 1970s, and I just remember I thought I was so cool. The first, I'll never forget, back when I was in junior high school, the first time I ever had a pair of these, I was just beside myself. And I've just loved them ever since. And I've just been buying them over the years. clothes ever since, and they're just, you just live in them. They're great. You last on your feet all day, and especially now because there's such a sort of, you know, what's happening in fashion. We're seeing fringe, we're seeing suedes and leathers, and you're seeing this retro vibe going on. It's the perfect time to get a Minnetonka moccasin like this.
Absolutely. And we're seeing all of the editorial that's coming out right now talking about fall. Fringe is one of the key trends.
It is.
So you don't even, it doesn't have to be a bohemian style. I think you can really have a classic look and then make your statement with the footwear too, which is what we see a lot of people do. It's a nice entry point into the fringe trend. And the ankle boot too is a nice, you know, if you're looking for something that feels a little bit more all year round or all season going into winter, it's a nice option that you can stick underneath your jeans or roll them up as we see on the model.
I agree. And you know what I should point out here? This shaft, it's a 6-inch shaft. What I like is that the ankle part is roomy.
Yes.
It's not tight on your ankle, I promise. I mean, it's nice and loose around your ankle area so you don't feel all constricted at all, which is great, so don't worry about that part of it. And it's just, it's one of those shoes that when you put it on, it looks so adorable. I would wear this with a little maxi dress, long skirt.
Yes.
Right?
And you see, you know, we've talked a lot about Music Fest too. Obviously this is Woodstock, and in every picture at Woodstock you would see people wearing fringe boots. And that's the same as today when you go to Coachella or any of those festivals. That's what women are wearing today, is all about the ankle boot.
Okay, and it's gone. So thank you all very much for your phone calls. Now, I do want to remind you that we do have the 6 CD set available. Rocky, do you have an item number for that? I can't see a monitor from where I'm sitting. 426-947 is the item number. It is available with 2 flexible payments, so that is great. Okay, so next up, we are going to move along here, and we are going to show you the kilty loafer. This is probably one of the most iconic. If you're going to get your first pair of Minnetonka moccasins, this might be exactly where you start, because this is where a lot of people go. And this is something that a lot of women who adore these, they own them in every single color.
Yes.
They keep adding to their collection. Again, you have to get these home. You have to get them on your feet to really understand just really the beauty and the fun of having something so wonderful on your foot. This is the black suede. We also have, wait for it, turquoise. Look at how pretty it looks with my J. King turquoise jewelry. My necklace is still to come, but if you are a turquoise girl, oh, gorgeous turquoise moccasin. And then we have the browns again. We have the dusty, and then we also have the just the brown suede. So brown suede, dusty, turquoise, or black. So those are the 4 choices for you. We have sizes 5 through 11. Do you recommend true to size, or also if they want to go down a half size?
I would definitely go down a half size in these. These do run a little big, and again, they stretch, so it's best to get them, they can feel a bit snug, and you will stretch them out. So
they are so soft.
Yes, this is all very high quality leather that we use on everything. And this is our #1 selling moccasin. I think because it's the classic moccasin style, but it's so classic in general too, that this can really cross multiple occasions, you know, people.
And generations. My daughter-in-law, she's in her 20s, she loves these little moccasins, loves them. And then my mom, you know, in her 80s loves them. So do you find that you don't have one specific demographic who buys these?
We probably have the widest demographic of any brand I know. My grandmother also wears these as well, and feels like she thinks that they're a slipper, but that she can wear out anywhere she goes.
Exactly.
So I think that's what any of us, no matter what age, is looking for in a shoe, is something that you can't wait to put on and don't want to have to take it off.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. You're right. You feel like you're wearing slippers, but you're wearing a fabulous, adorable, all suede. Look at all the hand whip stitching detail on the front. I mean, all this beauty, the workmanship. That's one of the reasons that you've been around so long. People discover this brand, discover these moccasins, and they just keep going back because you can rely on them for quality and comfort.
Exactly. I mean, we've been making these moccasins for almost 70 years. So I think people know what they're going to get when they come from Minnetonka. And, you know, we like to say no 2 pair are the same because of that hand craftsmanship. So, you know, there's a lot of care and love that goes into the making of each one of these.
And this is one that you really can wear with anything. Skinnies, any kind of pant, little skirts, jean skirt, you know, under a dress, long dress, maxi dress. That's Diane Gilman's maxi coming up that Brittany's wearing. Look at how great that looks, so you can stay tuned for that. And then there you can see Carol. She's in the Diane jean that's still to come with a little rolled cuff on the bottom. I mean, how great that is. And here we have some footage for you, or some photographs rather, to take a peek, Kaylin, at some of the workmanship that goes into the creation of these moccasins.
Right. Well, like I said, it takes a lot of hands to make these, and it really is the simple moccasin construction that's been around for years and is so iconic to, you know, American culture. But like I said, yeah, it's been over 70 years of practicing, and we listen to our consumers, and we hear when people call in and tell us, oh, this was, you know, could you improve on this or whatever. We're always listening and trying to make those little tweaks.
Well, it shows. It really does. If you're ordering, it's only $42.95, free shipping and flex pay. It will go. We have only a couple hundred left, so please do not hang up. By the way, the high-low tees did completely sell out. That's wonderful. Thank you all very much. If you're ordering that little moccasin, by the way, please do not hang up. That one, we are, with everyone on the phone, there's only 300 pair of those left, so please stay where you are. And next up, this, you were telling me, Kaylin, is one of the top sellers.
Yes.
Of all time. I mean, what you have right now.
Definitely.
And isn't it funny how in vogue this is now? This is so hot in fashion, but you guys have been doing this way before it happened to be fashion, you know, really in fashion to wear suede. You've always done it, and you've always done it so well.
This is the Minnetonka DNA right here. We don't chase trends. This is what we've been doing forever, but we love that fringe year after year. You know, it's in. This is a kind of a mainstay, I would say.
So this obviously is with your dresses or with your leggings. How adorable, with a legging tucked into this and a cozy sweater, and your work is done. I mean, really.
Exactly. Well,
this makes the whole outfit.
Exactly. You know, I think you could be in black head to toe, and then you throw on a brown boot, and you've made your statement right there, which is so simple.
You are absolutely right. So here's what we have. We'll show you the colors. There's 600 people who can own this, so good luck. We have the black, we have brown, we have dusty. We have the 3 colors. Oh, this one's taupe. Okay, this is taupe. Sorry about that. So taupe, brown, or black are the 3 color choices. The shaft on this is 11.5 inches. It's a 13.5 inch calf circumference. It's, of course, all 100% genuine suede. 5 through 12 are the size that are available. That's really nice. I love that we go up to size 12. So we have all the sizes available for you. The same thing we talk about, the comfort part of this is great. There is a little, is there a zip in this, or do you just pull it on?
Nope, those just pull straight on.
There's pull on. That's why, you know, it's nice that you made that calf circumference a little bit bigger. So you just slip it on, pull it on, and away you go. And it just, this is great. You'll have this forever.
Exactly, and that has the same, we have the cushion insole in all of our styles, so you see people wearing these all over, you know, walking anywhere because they're comfortable enough, which is rare for a boot that is such a, you know, stylish statement piece.
Oh my gosh, look at Mel with her little shorts. You look so cute. That's adorable. I mean, you literally could hop in that van and take off, Mel. You look fabulous. But look at how real, so that's the whole idea here. Skirts, shorts, dresses, leggings, you know, a jean, whatever you want to do. I mean, this is, look at Carol tucked the jean into this. That looks fantastic. So girls, it's all yours. You get to make this completely 100% your own. Gosh, use express ordering, please. That's the quickest way to get through. We go all the way up to size 12 on this. Everything we talked about, the suede, the workmanship, for, you know, I think from the very beginning, Minnetonka Moccasin, did it actually, the company start in Minnetonka?
It's actually always been in Minneapolis. But there's a huge lake called Lake Minnetonka, which a lot of people know about, you know, whether you're from Minnesota or you visited. Yes.
If you visit Minnesota, you have to go to Lake Minnetonka because it's gorgeous. It really, well, Minnesota is known for the land of lakes. There's 10,000 lakes. There's actually more coastline in Minnesota than there is in Florida, if you count up all of the lakes. So it's a beautiful land of lakes, and it's a wonderful home for these beautiful moccasins. There's something, the quality just speaks to you when you get it. The minute you touch them, you will understand why people are obsessed with them. And isn't it fun that this is one of, you told me this is one that you cannot keep, the stores cannot keep this in stock.
No, you know, last holiday season, we ran completely out because I think it was so popular. So it's good to get a head start on that, I think, before fall right now. And they're just really fun to wear. When you're actually walking around and seeing the fringe fly, you know, that's something that most of us haven't experienced in a shoe before like this.
You're right. If ever there is a year to add fringe to your wardrobe, it is nigh. It is now. And by the way, that color you're looking at is the taupe. And then they're also, that's what Carol's wearing. And Mel's wearing the brown. If you want black, last call. went out on the black. There's only 70 pair left in the black. So whichever color you'd like, they're $93.95. They're on FlexPay for you. I don't know that we'll get to see these back here this year, so I would order them now while I know we have them in stock. And as Kaylin was telling us, because in the real world, in the stores, this is one that is really hard for the stores to keep in stock because everybody wants to get their hands on it. So I'll keep you posted on this. I'll let you know when they sell out. Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so glad we could be here for Woodstock.
Me too. Welcome to HSN, and we hope you'll stay there. We have more of our big celebration of Woodstock coming up after this.
Korres is powerful, natural ingredients without all of the chemicals, without all the fillers for the everyday woman. George Korres started the brand over 20 years ago in Athens, Greece. He hired Lena as a biochemist to study how ingredients work at the cellular level. So no matter what Korres product you're using, you can feel confident that you're getting good for you ingredients that give you the results that you want the second it touches your skin.
Celebration tonight. The list is showcasing all beautiful products inspired by Woodstock. Lyric Culture and HSN have come together with all, I'm on this side. Oopsie daisy. So we could not do this show without the fabulous Miss Diane Gilman, who, when they called Diane, you look so cute, by the way.
I just had to be in all my old hippie glory. This is so wild. I had a red VW van. I went cross country in it.
You did not.
I had a boyfriend who had like this curly afro, kind of like Michael had in his youth, out to there. And you know something, this brings back so many memories. And if you are a fan of Woodstock, or you're somebody who's from my generation and you lived through it, you know the beauty of the music and the romance of the era. And it was a time of innocence, and I don't know, it was like a shooting star in the universe of decades that will never fade. I just loved it.
Too.
And you know what? I have to say, this poncho is one of the most beautiful pieces we've ever done.
That poncho's going to be gone
and it's all about fringe.
Second. That's going to sell out in a New York minute. But let's get you all a jean, because these are so cool and so much fun. And I'm going to get you all the specs on it, too. We have 3 color choices. I'm wearing indigo. We have them in chambray. And we have them in white. These are available in the average length only. Just the one, I think. Is that correct? Average length, if I'm not mistaken.
So it's a mixture of all the lyrics. It's done in our classic denim. And what a fabulous way to commemorate the time, the music, the mood, the place. Everything about this, to me, is just precious. It's even incorporating the tickets from Woodstock. So it's
so neat,
such
Diane.
A piece of history.
We do have petite, average, and tall,
wait a minute, we're not done yet. Can we get a little close-up, please?
Sure.
To the back. It's the American flag as well, which to me was really symbolic of the era. So if you love the idea of patches, if you love the idea of history and music built into your clothing, if you want a little piece of that time, which was so celebratory, here it is in the Woodstock jean, in one of your all-time favorite bodies, our skinny jean, and not for the not-so-skinny girl.
Exactly.
How cute
they
are these?
They are so comfortable.
Yeah.
These are a conversation piece. If you love music, this is your jean. These will strike up conversations, and by the way, there are only 1,400 left, that's it. You know, when Diane comes here, we usually try to have at least 5,000 of everything because your jeans go so fast. These are limited edition. This is a one-time only offer. This will never be reordered. It will never be back. It was done just for this very special event, this very special celebration tonight. So if you are looking for the coolest jean that has personality, style, whimsy, history.
Look at that back pocket. How cute
so great
is that? And I always had that feeling of the Americana in with Woodstock as well. I feel like we invented the era. I feel like Michael really kicked off a social movement, a whole feeling for a decade and beyond, music that lasted forever. And you know something? It's really nostalgic in this jean. And the other thing I love about the jean, the white, definitely the most subtle, along with the indigo.
Yep.
A 13-inch leg opening, which is not so skinny, but makes you look slim for the not so skinny girl. And quite a way, to me, to go into fall. And believe me, there are going to be so many celebrations, movies, everything about Woodstock. As a matter of fact, CNN is doing a whole revival of the 70s that began with Woodstock. So if you're somebody who would love to relive that era or just live it now, if you're somebody who loves music, you know, someone where one little piece of music just runs through your head for your life, and all of that incorporated into this jean, and all of that for this Woodstock celebration. And I'm getting into the I'm getting into the van afterwards and going cross country again. I'm set. My van was even red, just like the one on the set. Incredible. So what a blast from the past. But you know, it's funny because thinking back to Woodstock, and we all wore jeans. I mean, of course, we didn't have spandex in our jeans. We didn't have a DG2 model where you had that kind of, you know, you had body shaping in terms of the front and the back rise helping you out. And by the way, we actually go in and hand manicure and clip every single one of those fringes to the front and to the back. Wow. We honestly hand silk screen that American flag.
This is the kind of jean that if you were ever to find this, you would be on, you know, Melrose Avenue in Los Angeles.
It would definitely be LA, and it would be some cool girl store.
And it would be like $350. You know what I'm talking about. That's where you don't find this. This is so unique.
And I do want
and this is where Diane started. Her career started making jeans for rock stars, taking a pair of jeans and ripping them up and make them all cool and interesting and fun and one of a kind. I mean, this is really, you know, this is your forte.
This was such a pleasure to do. And, you know, I used to hand paint jeans, so we wanted to make the back of the jean look like one of my hand-painted designs from the 60s and the 70s, even to the point where we didn't just silk screen a pocket and slap it on. We made the whole jean with patches and then went in with hand silk screening, because you can see where it goes just a little bit beyond the pockets. So this is a treasure. This is really a work of art. This is definitely a labor of love.
For sure. And it's definitely going to sell out.
And I hope that the essence of the era is something that everybody will get when they get this jean home. You start to wear it, you start to see those little bits of lyrics and slogans. It actually comes with a hand tag that is the genuine replica of the ticket you got to get into Woodstock. And you know what? Woodstock was just the compilation of so much from an era. There we go. We're going to see it now. It was so much from an era where we just burst forth. It was almost like the Renaissance of America and American youth. The world had never seen anything like it, and I think never will again. I've been wearing these jeans, and the amazing thing is my young assistants all want the jeans.
Right.
And I actually came in and said, where are my samples for the show? And I saw all these girls blushing, and I was like, well, we didn't know you needed all of them, so we took a few home. So, okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I have to tell you all, with everyone on the phone and on hsn.com, there are only about 500 of these left. This is the only time you will ever get to see this jean. You'll be the only one to own it. You and a handful of other girlfriends who are scattered all over America will get to own this jean. So it looks like you had a jean custom made for you, which you actually did. These are custom jeans that were made exclusively for HSN. They're so unique and so special. And when you get them and you really do have to read the slogans. You have to read Woodstock, 1969, 3 days of peace, love, and music. Breakfast in bed for 400,000. Let's play some music and dance the night away. Back to the garden.
Yeah.
The world makes true love go round. Lovers, dreamers, artists, and angels. All of those wonderful, iconic slogans are what you're going to read throughout the
You know, it's happiness. That's what the era was all about. And then to me, going to the back and having that gorgeous American flag logo, which is very much like hand painting, which we did in that era, it just solidifies the whole mood. This is truly a one-of-a-kind experiential piece to wear. First of all, patches and anything destroyed in denim is so strong today, but we don't want to, I mean, I don't particularly love showing my flesh through, but I do love having these patches, and they're all heat sealed in. You still have the stretch of the denim, but you've got a story you're telling here. And I hope that in receiving this jean, you'll see me as a storyteller also, as somebody who was so active and in love with that whole movement of peace and love and music and joy, and to me, just celebration of life. That's what the 60s, the 70s, and beyond were all about, because Michael Lang was able to put together this incredible event that still resonates today.
You know, as we look at the white right now in Annette, it's really hard to find a distressed, cool jean like this in white.
And yet you don't see